welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. One pride, it's time. Please welcome Gtowncapp and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Derek Barnes on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A run with Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the... 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Dobbins, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Broncos. Back to throw is Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Throw it. Nix. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes...
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up second and 12.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, Goff. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24 yards.
Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra, gives the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Base to run inside the 20. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
9-yard pickup.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Lions, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Goff to throw. That's pulled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal.
1-yard line.
It's the quarter fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. The Broncos have it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On play action, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Come on! 180! What's up?
He'll go play action with Goff, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive ball there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Lions. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Now, faking the give. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's Gibbs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
180!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And
it is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught. It's Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down.
He's across midfield to the
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. It has been a roller coaster of a start. Fumble return for a touchdown on the opening drive, but atoning for it on the next drive, scoring the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass completed is St. Brown. And that's a first down. And it will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 35-yard line.
On second down, Goff. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
The Lions call their first time out.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now, Goff. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here we go. 120.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
On 4th down, Goff. And this is Goff. The decision to go pays off. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started.
Broncos 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Broncos offense. And their running back set to go once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw is Nix. That's popped by Harvey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep them?
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Is good. That ties the game at 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. On play action, Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here comes 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A run with Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Here's Dobbins, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 21, Lions 14. Will Lutz to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Here's the Detroit
line.
offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Cut. White 20. Okay.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Leads to
It'll
second
bring
and
up
10
second down.
at the 35-yard line.
Cut. 180. Okay.
Back to the air. It's gone. Down the field. He's got Seaford. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We go tonight. Motion. 180.
Goff to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's 2nd down.
Cut. Cut.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Broncos are right back in this one.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Give right side to Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Lions' 48-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here's Nix to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of support.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Connects on run to Jameson Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, it's gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go to some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action here with Goff. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Knicks now on first and 10. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So that brings up second down. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Again on second and 10. Knicks. Connects with his back. Jerry McLaughlin. Ooh, the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be third and short now from the 49. Going for the first with Dobbins. First down and more past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They'll give it to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 20-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Knicks from the gun. He's got a man left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks. This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dobbins will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
They just get the play off. Dumped off to his running back. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. That's another quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw from Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Going again, it's Goff. It's his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Gonna throw again. Goff. This is brought in by Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Quick slant. That's Williams. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Lions.
180.
Again, Goff. Escapes the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. It's P.J. Locke. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Hey, watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile of backyard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
The tackle by Jack.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Running by his back, Dobbins. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's good.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Broncos first down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he gets it full to show about a yard out of this. Gonna be Joseph up for the stop. They only get a yard out of that run. It's gonna be 2nd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Bombers.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. Good job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th. Throwing now, needing a first. He connects downfield. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 24-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Captain.
Once more, it's Nix. That one's complete, right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the tackle. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he
you got a mixture of looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And, Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. But typically, one will follow.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. On first down, it's gone. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw, gone. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Goff off the play action. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. Back to throw it. And a man is there to knock that away. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the...
Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Ooh, big strike here to Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for his back. Jahmyr Gibbs there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning right. Off play action, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd and just 2 to go. Gonna throw again. Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
4 yards. First down, Detroit.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your elements.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Line 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Bronk, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for him here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have possession at their own 46.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when the QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First down throw from Goff. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Some pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Dobbins trying the right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's where Ramsey threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Okay, this is going to raise some eyebrows. Surprised he didn't let this one hit down. He fair catches at the 4. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And with where that punt stuck him, Brock, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Goff on 1st and 10. That's to Laporta again. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at at the 26-yard line.
Again, Goff. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31. The tight end going in motion right. On first down, it's gone. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Broncos offense all set to go. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they shut him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. What a game he has had. Really showed the versatility he's got from the running back position and the wrinkles that he can add to this offense.
Yeah, Kate, you hear it all the time. The quarterback's best friend's a reliable tight end. Well, right next to that reliable tight end is a more dependable pass-catching running back.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
McNeil on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 36.
Throwing here, Nix. Escapes out to the left. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Lions 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but their touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They go play action with Goff. And they pick him off again. That's P.J. Locke. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? Oh, no, there's a flag on the play. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard, so they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Mix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Getting out to his left. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Lions offense returning to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They're gonna throw again. Goff. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is to throw. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Puts him on the out route. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They're out now, ready to punt it. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. He just won't lose his yards.
3rd down.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. To throw. Big strike here to Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Need a appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Trying to push it deep, and he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver set to take the field on offense. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard
We have a timeout
line.
called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Bombers.
Throwing now. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punting unit out now. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Goff now on 3rd down. Complete to St. Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Lions.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Yet another grab for St. Brown. He stopped at the 31-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Working quickly here. Throwing again, it's gone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Play action here with Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. He's got it. It's a touchdown, and they've got a 6-point lead here in OT. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now for the extra point and a 7-point lead to defend here in overtime. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He's getting on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
This entire game hinges on them finding the end zone, Brock, as they come up on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Captain.
On third down, here's Nix. It's caught by McLaughlin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix with it on first. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Well, there ends danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, in the past, that opening touchdown would have won it for him on the spot, but not anymore, baby. They needed not just the score, they needed a stop on the other end, too, before they could leave here with that victory.
Ultimate team, right? Together, Everyone achieves more. In the old day, that coin toss was often a deciding factor. Not anymore. Now it took their defensive effort as well. It's why that locker room celebration, because it's a whole team, is going to be so darn sweet.